Hello, this is the Happy Vanna Pokemon Podcast with your hosts, Dan and Nick. We talk about everything Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and today we're going to talk about some of the polls that are in Darkness Ablaze. We're going to open up our pack. Then we're going to go over the Rayquaza Battle Arena deck because it doesn't have much time left in being in Standard.
Yep, Rayquaza is going out. We didn't do our fun fact last week, but I got a fun fact for this week. And my fun fact is Pikachu is a Japanese onomatopoeia for squeaking and shimmering.
Oh wow!
So for all those that don't know exactly what a onomatopoeia is, Nick will be happy to explain that to you.
It's like an action word, like zip or bang, like in comics.
Yep. So that's an onomatopoeia, and not only did you learn a little fact, and you learned a little something about the English language, what an onomatopoeia is.
Yeah, and I believe there's a T in the word onomatopoeia. So that's also fun because you don't hear a T in the word onomatopoeia.
Yeah, it's spelled Onomatopoeia.
Spelling wizard over here.
Well, I'm looking at it on my.
I
I'm
know.
looking on my phone. I'm a wizard speller. So when you look up a fact, you got to have it in front of you. So
True.
So that's what it is.
All right, so let's talk about the polls in Darkness Ablaze.
Oh yeah.
Lots of V's and V maxes.
Yep. We got that the rainbow rose.
Yeah.
So that was real nice.
We also got the Caesar V, and I didn't think he was that great, but he does have a V max. So
right.
Hopefully that's good. Hopefully we can nab that out of this pack today, maybe.
Right. So we will see.
We will see.
And I just want to say thank you for all our new subscribers.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of new people hopefully listening to this podcast and listening to all our other podcasts. And what we do is we open our pack and then we give away a code based on people guessing the type of energy it is. We'll both guess our type because we enjoy doing that. And that's what we're going to do. And our rare card, what I'm going to try to do is after our episode goes up on the podcast, I think I'm going to try to post our rare on Instagram so that people can start seeing those too, because people like to see the rares. So hopefully we'll pull something good out of this pack. Let's get it open and get it rolling.
All right, I'm guessing electric.
You haven't even got it open yet. You're already guessing?
I would like to guess.
I will guess steel.
Alrighty. There you go.
There it is.
Alrighty. So first we have the Gothorita.
You love the Gothorita.
You had a little bit of trouble pronouncing this one in the last episode.
Yeah, I have problem pronouncing all of them.
80 HP Psychic type, stage 1. Its first attack is Whiny Voice for 1 Psychic. Choose a random Pokemon from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Second attack is Double Spin for 1 Psychic and 1 Colorless, 30 damage. And flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. Next we have Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing. It is a supporter, it's a trainer. Oh my goodness. Look at her nose. I never noticed that before. My goodness.
Boy, she does have a honker on her, huh?
she does, like Wario.
Woo!
Choose up to 2 of your Pokemon in play. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. You can use this card during your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Well, you can't play supporter. Well, I guess you can if you go second. But seriously though, the nose, it's too much. Like, they need to tone that down. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say. There we go.
I don't know what to say either. Next we have the Combustion. Stage 1 evolves from Torchic. 90 HP, Fire type. First attack is Smash Kick for Fire Energy, 20 damage. Second attack for Fire and 2 colorless. You good there?
Mm-hmm.
Heat Beak, 40 damage.
Beak.
Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Weakness is Water. Retreat is 1.
1.
Next we have the Sinistea basic Pokemon, 30 HP, Psychic type. Your Furtive Drop for 1 colorless. Put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. Weakness Darkness, Resistance Fighting, Retreat is 1. Next we have a Feebas, 30 HP, Water type. Its only attack is Nap for 1 colorless. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon.
Nap. I think we went over that in the last episode.
Yeah, we went over all of these, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Resistance none, and Retreat is 1. Next we have the Passimian. We've seen the Passimian a lot.
Good old Passimian.
Next we have a basic Pokemon. It's the Fletchling, 60 HP, colorless. Its only attack is Tackle for a colorless, 20 damage. Weakness is Electricity. Resistance is Fighting, and Retreat is 1. Next we have a basic Pokemon. It's the Wimpod, 70 HP, Grass type. And its attack is Gnaw and Run, 10 damage for a Grass Energy. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Weakness Fire, Retreat a whopping 3. Next we have the Cuffant, Reverse Hollow, basic Pokemon, 100 HP, Steel. Its only attack is Strength for Steel and 2 colorless, 60 damage. Weakness is Fire, Resistance is Grass, and Retreat is 3. Cuffant, the baby elephant, has the same retreat as a little bug? Scallop? What is he? What is
He's a
Wimpod?
crustacean.
He's a Turntail Pokemon.
Turntail Pokemon. He runs.
Yep.
He's a runner.
And our final Pokemon is the Lugia basic Pokemon, 130 HP, colorless type. First attack is Gust for colorless, 30 damage. Second attack, Energy Loop for 3 colorless, 120, and put an energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Weakness is Electricity, Resistance is Fighting, Retreat is 2. Want to look at that?
I do want to look at Lugia.
You seem very excited to see Lugia.
I haven't seen Lugia yet.
We pulled him.
Did we?
We did. But that's okay.
Do we pull him on the podcast, or do we pull him?
We pulled him on the podcast.
Okay.
I talked about him. We talked about him in our last video, so check that out if you haven't seen it.
He's in the last video? From the box, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I must have missed it.
You're probably doing something else. Getting your next pack ready.
Maybe getting my next pack ready.
Alrighty. And that concludes our pack. Make sure to guess the energy type.
Yeah, guess the energy.
For a free code.
Definitely. So, yep. Get a free code. So, we are going to get started on our deck.
Yeah, let's jump into it. I'm all excited about this one.
Alright. So, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Oh, I'll go first.
It starts off good, that's why.
Yeah. It does. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So
technical difficulties right now. That's okay, though.
We'll get there.
Yep. Alright, there we go.
There we go.
So our first Pokemon is the Rayquaza GX. 180 HP Dragon type. Its ability is Stormy Winds. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So you go at least a free attach there, and then we have his attack is Dragon Break, 30 damage for a Grass, an Electric, and a colorless. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of basic Grass and Electric energy attached to your Pokemon. Then his GX move is Tempest GX. Discard your hand and draw 10 cards.
That's pretty good. He's weak to
Fairy, and Retreat is 3.
Alright, so he's
or 3.
Such a good card, and unfortunately he's going out of rotation.
Yeah, I've never played him though.
No, I've only played him online in this deck. So, and in this deck we play
2 Rayquaza.
2. So there we go. So our next one is the Heracross. He's a base Pokemon. He has 120 HP. He's Grass type. He has first attack is Tackle for 20, and then for 1 Grass and 1 colorless, powerful friends for 30 plus. If you have any stage 2 Pokemon on your bench, this attack does 90 more. So we're looking at a possible 120.
Not bad for
Yeah.
2 energy.
For 2 energy. His weakness is fire because he is grass. That makes sense. And his retreat cost is 2.
And we do run 1 Heracross.
1 Heracross.
1 Heracross.
It seems fair.
Yeah, I think he's better than just running 1, but I didn't make the deck.
I didn't make the deck either. This is a pre-made deck, so...
Yeah, Pokemon Company, if you want me to make decks, send me an email.
There you go.
Next we have the Blitzel, 70 HP, electric type, basic Pokemon. Its first attack is Flop for 10 damage for 1 electric energy, and then his second attack is Zap Kick for an electric and a colorless. Does 20 damage, and then his weakness is fighting, and his resistance is steel. And what's weird about this Pokemon is his resistance is only 20 damage, where most Pokemon's resistance is 30 damage.
Yep, it is kind of weird.
Then his retreat is 1. And for Blitzel, we run... Let's check.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
At least 2.
2? 3? 4?
2 or 3, I'm guessing. I think it's 2.
I think it's 2, not 3.
Definitely 2.
2 it is. Alright.
2 Blitzel.
2 Blitzel.
Blitzer.
Two Blitzel.
Yep, 2 Blitzel. I wonder why he has that 20 resistance instead of the normal 30. Wait, hold on. The Magnezone does too. We'll get to that though.
We'll get to that.
Wait, why? What's going on here? Did they change it between the sets? Hold up a minute now.
Hold up.
Scientific discovery going on here. Our Blitzel is from Lost Thunder, our Lost Thunder Blitzel. It's resistant to steel, and it's minus 20 damage. Well, we have our Lugia from... What is this? Crimson Invasion? Darkness Ablaze.
Crimson Invasion.
And his resistance is 30 to fighting. Why is that? Why did they add 10 damage between just like a few sets? That makes no sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't really get it either.
Why would Pokemon Company do this to us?
Do you want to do the next one after Blitzel?
Sure. I would enjoy.
Just because it's the
evolution.
It makes sense.
Next we have the Zipstrika, obviously a stage 1. 110 HP, electric type. Its ability, sprint. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard your hand and draw 4 cards. His attack is Headbolt for an electric and a colorless, 60 damage. Weakness is fighting. Resistance is steel, only minus 20 by the way. And retreat is 1.
Alright. Alright. Well, this is a good card to... It looks like they want you to draw more cards in this deck.
Well, so I think they want you to get that energy in the discard.
Right? And that's what they're looking for. They want you to get the energy in your hand, because what we play next, which is the Magnemite. He's a basic 60 HP electric type.
Oh, wait, we run 2 Zipstrika, sorry.
Oh, that's alright. That's alright. We need to put that in there. Yeah, once again, Magnemite, 60 HP electric type, basic. His first attack is Search Magnet. Search your deck for up to 3 electric energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. His second attack is for 1 electric. Tackle for 10. And he's weak to fighting and resistant to steel. And his retreat cost is 1. And we play 3.
Alright, you want to do the next one?
Yeah, I'm going to do the whole set. The whole,
sounds groovy.
Whole line. Our next one is a stage 1 Magneton, which evolves from Magnemite. And he's a 90 HP electric type Pokemon. His first attack is Ram for 1 electric for 20 damage. His second attack for 2 Electric and 1 colorless. A Zap Cannon for 80. This a Pokemon cannot use Zap Cannon during your next turn. Weakness is fighting. Resistance is steel. 20 steel. Retreat cost is 2.
20. I wonder. That's so weird to me.
So, and we run 2 of those.
The Magneton.
So, and then for the final part of the evolution chain, we got the Magnezone. He is a stage 2. He is 150 HP, electric type Pokemon. He has an ability called Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like during your turn before your attack, you may attach a electric energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Oh, well, see, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
so we're holding all that energy in our hands so we can use our Magnezone to put our energy out there.
To beef up the Rayquaza's attack.
Right. And then it says his only attack that he has is 3 electric and 1 colorless. A Zap Cannon for 130. This Pokemon cannot use Zap Cannon during the next turn.
It's not a very good attack.
So if you use Zap Cannon the turn before with your Magneton, you cannot use it for your Magnezone when you evolve.
It doesn't reset when you evolve?
It does reset. It does reset.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you can use it.
You can use it. And he's weak to fighting and resistant to steel. 20 also for the steel. And we run 3 of these. So you wonder why we have 2 Magnetons and 3 Magnezones. Well, we do probably run a rare candy in this deck.
You're trying to pull a fast one on me with the whole Zap Cannon thing, huh?
You like that?
Trying to get all tricky.
That was close.
Alright, next I have a basic Pokemon. It is Tapu Koko.
Oh, you get the real fun card.
Prism Star. I got both the real fun cards.
Yeah, you did.
130 HP electric type. His ability is Dance of the Ancients. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may choose up to 2 benched Pokemon and attach an electric energy card from your discard pile to each of them. If you do, discard all cards from this Pokemon and put it in the Lost Zone. And its only attack is Mach Bolt for 2 electric and a colorless, 120 damage. Weakness is fighting. Resistance is steel, also 20, and retreat is 1.
So a lot of people use this obviously for the ability, but he can also be proven to do a lot of damage at 120. And one of the things, I don't know if we've really gotten into the Prism Star rules, but you can't have more than 1 Prism card with the same name in your deck. So basically you can have 1 Tapu Koko Prism Star in your deck, and that's it. So, and then it says if this Prism card would go into your discard pile, put it in the Lost Zone instead.
So you can't get it back.
Nope. And I think they kind of went away from that Lost Zone. I don't think they're really in that.
Yeah, well, they had Lost Thunder, which really focused on it. And
I think they didn't have. They had a couple sets in there that focused on it, but now they kind of just went away with it. Just like they did with the GXs and the tag teams.
They had Ultra Prism too for the Prism Stars, but nope.
Yep. So everything kind of fades away at some point. So.
Where's our V set now? Like, it's Darkness Ablaze, but it's not really. You know how like Ultra Prism had like the Prism Star Pokemon. You know what I mean? Or Lost Thunder had the whole Lost Zone.
Well,
edition.
this is the beginning of the Sword and Shield set, right?
True.
So just like the Sun and Moon, the beginning of the Sun and Moon set, we had Sun and Moon, then we had Guardians Rising, and then we had
Burning Shadows. So that is odd now that I think about it. The third Sun and Moon set was Burning Shadows. The third Sword and Shield set is Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah, so.
Which is pretty much the same thing, right?
Right. A Darkness Fire type.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Seems like, anyways. Like if you heard the name, it sounds like it. So.
That's why I said Crimson Invasion.
And then you got Guardians Rising.
Guardians Rising was the second one.
Right. And Rebels Clash.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
It is similar.
Very similar.
The Guardians rose, and then they turned into Rebels, and then they clashed.
Right. So it's so what's going to be next? So.
Yeah, it's the.
So what was our 4th set for?
Crimson
Crimson Invasion. So we got.
Or was there a half set in there?
There's probably half set in there.
There's Shining Legend in there, probably.
Right. Probably Shining Legends in there. I don't know. We'll see what they come up with next. They're going to come up with something good.
Comment your Pokemon set name conspiracy theories.
There you go. Okay, so our next card is a basic. It's the Zapdos, which it saw a lot of play when it was newer in the set.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's a 110 HP electric type, and for 1 electric, it has Thunderous Assault for 10, which doesn't sound like much, but then when you get into its ability for its attack, if this Pokemon was on the bench and came to your active Pokemon this turn, this attack does 70 more damage. This attack isn't affected by weakness.
Well, that's kind of poopy, but oh well.
Why is it poopy?
Because it's not affected by weakness. That's only that part. The attack is good, but the fact that it's not affected by weakness is kind of disappointing.
Right, it's like the Tapu Lele.
Yeah, like the Tapu Lele.
That always got me.
Tapu
So
Lele's
weakness for Zapdos is electric for.
Because it's a bird.
Yeah, bird weakness, electric. You wouldn't think so because the bird's electric. It's kind of like Thor in Ragnarok. A little electric chip can knock him down, but he's the god of thunder. It doesn't make sense. But whatever, that's just how it is. It kind of has the same feel to me. So he's resistant to fighting, and his retreat cost is 2. You would think all the birds should have 0 retreat cost. Pokemon, all the birds should have 0 retreat cost. They're birds.
They can fly.
Yeah. This retreat cost of 2 is ridiculous, but
But you know who does have free retreat?
Snorlax?
Probably.
No.
The
Snorlax is like 4.
The Electrode in the Let's Go Pikachu deck. He has free retreat, I think.
The Electrode.
One of the Electrodes has free retreat. Is that?
I know the Amoga has free retreat.
Yeah, one of the Electrodes do too. Is it Electrode or is Electrode the big one?
Oh, Voltorb.
Voltorb
is the big one.
I thought Electrode was the
big
big
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but one of them has free retreat, and they're just a big old ball.
Well, they should. They roll.
Yeah, but the birds can fly, and they have 2 retreat.
I guess.
Alright, next we have a basic Pokemon. It is the Zeraora. Oh wait, we run 2 of the Zapdos.
Oh, 2 of the Zapdos.
Next we have the Zeraora, 120 HP electric type. Its first attack is Crushing Claw for an electric energy, 20 damage. Discard a special energy card from your opponent's active Pokemon. Next attack is Discharge, 50 damage times for a electric energy and 2 colorless, and then discard all electric energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each card you discarded in that way.
Wow.
Weakness is fighting, resistance is steel, and retreat is 1. Now, the discharge probably goes with the Rayquaza. You get the electric energy in the discard, and then you can attach them when you put them onto your bench.
Right. Now, the Zeraora GX is much better than...
He is, especially for electric.
Than the base set. So.
And then this is only 1.
1
Zeraora.
1 Zeraora. Okay, now we're going to get into our trainer cards, and our first one is a item, the Acrobike. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them in your hand, and discard the other one.
Alrighty.
So this is a good one. So you can play it at the beginning, discard an energy, put the other card in your hand, and when you play your Rayquaza, put your Rayquaza on your bench, you can get that energy out of the discard pile and put it onto your Rayquaza. So it does help that way. What else would you want to discard? I don't know what else you'd want to discard.
Anything you don't want.
Yeah, anything you don't want. But
if you're like, this shouldn't be in my deck, you can just throw it in the trash.
That's probably the best one.
It helps for thinning.
Thinning out the deck. Let's thin out our deck. So we are running 2 of those in this deck.
2.
And then we're just going to move on to our next one.
Alright, next we have the Energy Spinner. Search your deck for a basic energy card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you go second and it's your first turn, search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards instead of 1. Then shuffle your deck. So, this is just to get energies, I guess, if you need energies. I don't know.
You don't know.
It's an energy spinner. It's not It's not. I never thought this card was super duper or anything.
Now, once again, it's if you're using it on your first turn, and you have that Rayquaza in your hand, and you have something to discard an energy, so you can use the Rayquaza. Plus, if you hold it onto it, and you're able to get the energy to with the
Magnezone. Yeah, I get that.
So there's a lot of play there.
A little bit.
You know, I mean, we're only playing one in this deck, so it's not
only playing one. Okay, well that.
It's not like we're playing 12 of them.
I guess, yeah.
Or even a playset.
Well, I mean, if you played 12, that'd really be something.
We'd be cheating a little bit, wouldn't we?
Only a little bit, though.
So.
Only a smidge.
A little smidge.
No one would notice.
A little smidge. Okay, so moving on to the next card in our deck.
This is a fun one.
It is the Pokemon Communication. It's an item. Reveal a Pokemon from your hand and put it onto your deck. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, we've gone over this one before.
Great card.
It's a great card. We've disputed why we put it on top of our deck. That is in episode 3.
Not episode 3. It's a later one. I'd say 8.
8?
8, yeah.
Well, check 3 and 8.
We have... Check them all. It's in one of them. We have...
It's not in the first one.
No.
We know it's not in the first one.
It might be. It might be in the first one.
Alright, so it's not in the first one. So, anyways, what were you going to say?
Still watch the first one, though.
They're all good.
I was just noticing, we have a lot of Pokemon communication online.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah.
We have 89.
Yeah, we got a lot. So, it's common. That's why.
It's uncommon.
It's uncommon, yeah. So, we're going to move along to the next...
Oh, this is a fun one. I don't think we went over this one on... Have we went over this one on...
I don't think so. I don't think any of our decks run it, really, that we've talked about.
This is within one of my top 10. If I made a top 10 list of items, this would be in the list.
This would have to be in the list. It'd have to be in the list of my top 10, too.
It's such a good card. It is the rare candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a Stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, you can put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn.
Okay, so what it's saying is you can't put down a Pokemon, then play the rare candy and evolve it. So you have to wait. You put the Pokemon down, next turn comes around, you can play the rare candy, then put your Stage 2 on top of that.
Yeah, on top of the basic. Yeah,
so,
I remember when a lot of people were playing Stage 2s. So then Pokemon had the card, the Espeon EX, and it would de-evolve your Pokemon. So if you had the rare candy, it was kind of, on your Pokemon, it was kind of like, oh well, now you don't got the Stage 2, and you don't have the rare candy. And then you played it with the spread, you know?
Right.
And then you couldn't do anything, really. They'd just knock you out with the spread, all your 60 HP weaklings.
Now, I want to say that...
It was like around the beginning, like when Sun and Moon base came out.
I want to say that Sylveon GX, the GX move, de-evolves all your Pokemon.
I didn't think it was all of them. I didn't think it was like super duper. I think maybe it. I think it put your active into your hand, or 2 Pokemon into your hand. Should I look at it?
Oh, maybe it goes into your hand. Yeah, maybe it is 2 that go into your hand.
Yeah, I think that's what it did.
It doesn't de-evolve them, puts them into your hand.
There was a Dialga that did that.
But that, I mean, that helps too, though. If you put 2 into your hand, you already use your rare candies.
Yeah, true.
It drops it down. I do recall a game that I was playing that, and I used it, so...
Well, it's the same idea.
Yeah, so it's the same idea. So, like me and Nick both said, this would probably be in our top 10 Pokemon card items, which we'll probably do a list of that at some point.
Yep.
Of our favorite items from Pokemon. This has to be up there.
It's such an iconic card.
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic. And they keep producing it and bringing it out, putting it away, bringing it out. So you have probably 5 or 6 different types of it, if not more versions of it. You know, they have a shining, a full art one, which is really phenomenal looking. Plus, some of the older versions are really cool looking too. So
Some old secret rares.
some old secret rares, yeah. So it's really cool. It's a great card. So definitely love the rare candy.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to our next card.
How many rare candy do we run?
Well, 2.
2?
Let's take a look.
2.
2 it is.
Good call.
Yep. On our next card, we played 3 of. We jumped the gun on that one. And it's the item Switch, an oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, Switch is.
It's not item Switch. It's just Switch.
It's just Switch. Yeah, it's an item card and it's Switch. Oh, that's
Geodude.
That's Geodude and Torchic.
Yeah, I like how this one looks.
I do also like how this looks. I agree with you on that.
It's a little bit more exciting than just the 2 Pokeballs.
The 2 Pokeballs.
Yeah, because that's what they normally do.
Right. Yeah, the 2 Pokeballs. Now they do got the full art, which is 2 Pokeballs. That's.
Yeah, I did
That's a
not
good one.
like the Evolutions one though.
You didn't like the Evolutions one with
No.
with the
With
Magneton and
the Magnemite and the Kakuna.
the Kakuna, yeah.
No, because it looks like they're toys.
All right. What else? What other options do we have?
Yeah.
More just Pokeballs, huh?
I guess. There was a pretty, like, an older one that wasn't just Pokeballs.
And it's just Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
here we
there
go.
we go.
Here we go. Here's the old one.
That one has Pokeballs and a Chikorita and an Azumarill, I want to say.
All right.
That one's pretty exciting. That one's
So-
probably my favorite.
So, like we said, an oldie but a goodie. You switch one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon.
Alrighty.
All right.
Move on.
Move
I think
on.
we run 2.
We do run 2. No, we ran 3. I said 3.
3. Oh, yeah. You're all
Yeah,
excited about that. Next we have Brock's Grid. We're into our supporters.
Our first supporter.
Shuffle 6 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Now, if you're at a flea market and you produce fake Pokemon cards, you may call this one Broch's Grid.
Broch's Grit.
Because we've seen one of those before.
A Broch's Grit.
Yeah. And so I
So
think...
watch out when you're at the flea market. You don't want a Broch's Grit.
Yeah, you don't want a Broch's Grid. That's not standard. I think this card is in here because it's to get your energy back. If you play both your Rayquazas and you can't attach them from their discard, you can get all your energies back if you kind of discarded too many at the beginning.
Right? Or too many energies you discarded, whatever.
Yeah.
Energies or Pokemon,
Yeah,
whatever. Whatever combination you want to do.
As long as it's 6.
The only card you cannot get back is the Tapu Koko, because once he's in the lost zone, he's lost.
You can't find him.
Yeah,
Brock
he's gone.
can't find him.
He's gone. So, but if your Rayquaza GX does get knocked out early, you can use this to get him back, because that is one of the things you might need to do to win your game. So
True.
that's definitely something you want to
Do
play
whatever you
towards.
need to do to win.
Yeah, always want to play to win. So that's
We
it.
run 1.
We do run 1. And just to look at some of the older versions. Oh, I didn't
wow.
know they had a full art.
A newer full art?
A
you mean?
newer full art.
Yeah, they have an old full art where it looks like he's like on stairs.
I'm kind of a big fan of the old full art with the Brock script from Evolutions.
It's not bad. It looks like he's on stairs. You know? Because I feel like the camera, that one I like. The new one looks cool.
Alright.
The new one looks like he's going like Super Saiyan or something. He has all the rocks around him. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing either.
He's earthbending.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we play one of those. Our next supporter is Cynthia.
Oh boy.
And I don't know if we've gone over Cynthia before, but Cynthia is a great card. We run
2.
2 Cynthias in this deck. Shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw 6 cards. Man,
Alright.
what a great card.
Yeah?
This one also has to be in the top list.
I don't think she would make it because I prefer Professor Elm.
Isn't it the same thing?
Professor Elm lets you draw 7.
Oh.
He's really good. Reprint Professor Elm.
Reprint Professor Elm. Let's just see.
He did have a training method at one point.
And they do have 2 versions of full arts.
They have the Hidden Fates full art. That one looks cool. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good looking one.
The
With
Garchomp?
the Garchomp
Yeah.
and the
Lucario. The shiny Lucario.
The shiny Lucario.
Yeah, don't make fun of how I talk.
Too bad.
That makes me sad.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, I know I'll be alright, but you know.
Let's move on to our next card.
Do we run 2 Cynthias?
We said that. We said we run 2 Cynthias.
I like the backtrack.
No, that's okay. We run 2 Cynthias. This next card that we're going to look at, we also run 2 of.
Yeah, we'll probably bring that up again, though. This
is
a really good card. You can play this card only if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand. Draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. So if they have a full bench and a 1 Pokemon inactive, you get to draw 6 cards. That's crazy. Just drawing 6, that's like a GX move.
GX move right there.
What do you think about the full art for this one?
It's okay.
It looks like she's clapping.
It doesn't thrill me.
It doesn't thrill you?
No, it's just okay.
What do you think about the normal art?
Much better.
You think so? Then the full art, let's go back. Let me see the full art.
You're going to judge now?
Yeah.
You're going to be judge and jury?
Oh, she has a flower in her hand. How do you not like that? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't.
Normal art.
I don't think it's that great of a artwork in general. I don't really care for Erica at all. In this
I feel
artwork.
It's a little bit boring.
Yep. Okay, moving on to our next trainer. Another supporter, Fisherman. Put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. You're discarding it off of the Zorora and putting them back in your hand and then re-putting them on with the Magnezone.
Yeah, you can get a nice cycle going.
Yep. Or knocking out the Rayquaza. If someone knocks out your Rayquaza, then you can pull it back out. So, I mean, this is a great combination.
Yeah. And the full art Fisherman looks pretty great, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, don't you like it? It's an action shot. He's
casting
his pole.
I guess so. And that one is from
Hidden Fates.
Hidden Fates also, yes.
Wait, is there full art of the old Fisherman? The old Fisherman, I like the look of him too.
No.
Oh, they're even older Fishermen.
We do got older Fishermen.
Oh, he's pretty cool looking though.
He's catching a Magikarp.
Yeah, and he has like the Whopper, whatever his name is.
Whopper.
Whoop.
Whoopar.
Whoop.
We only play 1 Fisherman in this deck.
Next we have the Lily. And what it does is draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 in your hand. So this card helps you with draw support. It's draw support.
Yeah, now she's kind of gone.
Her playability has dropped.
Yeah, it's dropped severely since the new rule of you can't play a supporter if you go first. That's really dropped her playability as to what she can do.
Yeah, because now you can't draw up to 8.
Yeah, and I don't know why they really did that. I don't really get why Pokemon decided to go that route.
Yeah, why do they want to slow down the game? I was having a lot of fun with the fast-paced gameplay. Remember VS Seeker?
Yeah, well, let's get that VS Seeker back.
Yeah.
We need it.
We need that secret rare to jump in price.
Not just that, we need to get a new secret rare, too. I'd love to see a new one, a full art.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
So, like we said, Lily just doesn't have the playability that she used to. Still a good card to play. Just not as productive as she used to be.
Are we not talking about the art about this one? Or do you want to? If you don't want to, that's fine. Because I like this one. It has a rainbow in the background.
I do like the rainbow. Now, the full art, there's 2 versions of the Lily full art.
Yeah, Lily was reprinted.
Which, now, you got the 2 full arts.
I like Lily without the hat.
Now I'm the other way. I like Lily with the hat.
She looks too upset when she has her hat on.
Well, she's doing some Pokemon moves. I mean, she's throwing out her Pokeball or...
That's her bag, though. I don't think Lily used... I think Lily just kind of carried around the Pokemon. See, now if you go to her without her hat...
That is her Pokemon bag.
Yeah. She kept a Pokemon in there, though. Not a Pokeball. Just a Pokemon. Now if you go to the other one, she looks a little bit more, like, happy, you know? She has that cool background going on. The background looks so cool. It's like tie-dye.
But now she has a backpack. I like the bag better.
Yeah, well, the bag was kind of cool. She has the bag. Nope, she has a backpack.
Backpack. She went backpack.
That one has a rainbow.
I like the rainbow. Let's say this one's the best art. The lily with the
Ultra Prism Lily.
The Ultra Prism Lily, the standard.
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
that.
It has a rainbow.
Yeah. No hat.
No hat.
The better one. Okay. All right, moving on. Lily's definitely... Did we say how many lilies we played? 2?
Yeah, we said that at the beginning.
All right. Now... Now we are on to the Pokemon Fan Club, and we play 3 of them. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
Alrighty.
So that's... I really like this card art.
I like the newer art for the Pokemon Fan Club over the older one.
To me, it's fun.
It is
and
fun.
I really like the full art the best.
Oh, I have the full art. Oh, no, I got rid of the full art. I used to have the full art.
I really like the full art the best. It is a lot better than the old full art.
Yeah, what are they going for with the old one?
I don't get it.
It's kind of... The little kid is, the panda guy. Oh, what is that?
That is,
That's the Bennett?
Bennett?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Why is he there?
I don't know.
To be scary, I guess.
I guess.
He's a scary looking guy.
Yeah, I don't...
Or Pokemon.
Yeah. Looks like he has something else in his backpack, maybe.
Yeah, he has a panda.
He does.
That Pan-chan.
Oh, maybe it's just... Well, no. Maybe they're just dolls that are attached to the bag.
Well, I don't like this art where the baby's kicking him in the face, though.
I don't like it at all. Don't like it. I'm out on that.
The new one is better.
The new one's better. Let's stick with that.
Where the child is the Pichu, and he has a Bonsley. Who doesn't like Bonsley?
Yeah, right? Much better. So we're going to go with that. The new artwork is better.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, you're up.
Next we have the Tate and Liza. And it lets you choose one, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench... switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon.
So you have 2 choices here.
Yeah. I like this art for Tate and Liza. It's a good card. Let's talk about the card before we get into the art.
Oh, definitely good card.
Yeah, I still think it's good. I still play it. It's for all the time that we have it left.
I think it's going on a rotation.
It is. It's sad. So now we can talk about the art. What do we think about the full art?
Good. It's good.
I like the alternate art.
You like the alternate art better?
Yes. That one's my favorite.
With the
Surlock and the Lunatone.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because, look, it's like they're the boy and the girl and the sun and the moon.
Yeah, that's true.
And it came out in the sun and moon set. I think it works well. This one is cool because they have the ninja poses.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's the best one to go with, the alternate art.
The ninja poses are cool, though, too.
They are.
Where's their bow staff, though?
No bow staff.
Alright.
So on to our next Pokemon, or our next trainer, as our supporter. Probably our last one, I would guess. I don't know.
Wait, how many Tate and Liza do we run?
Do you want to know?
I do.
Do you think our listeners want to know?
Yeah.
Okay, then we run 2.
Alrighty.
And yeah, this is our last supporter, or last trainer for our deck.
I really like this one.
He's one of the better cards that are out there, Volkner.
He's going out too.
He's going out. He's from Ultra Prism.
Yep.
And it's search your deck for an item card, and an electric energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
This is really good for electric decks because you get an item, which can really help depending on the item. And then the electric energy too, because you can always use more electric energies if you're playing electric.
Right, and even in this deck, it's great for this deck because you can get that rare candy to evolve your Pokemon, and you can get that extra energy, and hopefully get the rare candy to evolve Magnemite into Magnezone, and then you can use that energy to put onto your wherever you want. Yeah. So hopefully you have all those cards in play so you can do it fairly easy for yourself.
Yeah, this is it's a good card for electricity.
It's a great card to set up too. Help you set up. Even if you're not playing electric, it's still good because you can grab an item.
Yes, but now we have Skyla.
We do have Skyla.
So play Skyla instead of Volkner if you want to get a trainer out. But if you're playing electric, play Volkner over Skyla every time.
So
now
then we play.
Oh, we play 2.
We play 2. Then you want to look at the art. There's not a whole lot of choices on art with.
We've been looking at the art for like a few of them, so we might as well. At
So
this point,
Volkner
right?
only has the basic, and then he has the full.
I like the full art.
I like the full art too.
He's putting on his coat. He looks like he's getting ready for action.
So my problem with the regular art, it looks like he's just sitting there a little depressed.
Well, he's pondering.
Is he pondering or is he pouting?
Oh,
I don't know.
Right. Maybe he lost. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Where the other one, he looks very confident and he's ready to go.
And he's springing into action.
Yeah, and he has a bolt of lightning behind him, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he does he wear a black polo or a black V-neck? And that's his coat collar.
I would say black V-neck, and
I
that's his
see.
coat collar. Let's see, is it more defined on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely.
Pretty good card, though. Cool looking.
Definitely a good card. Unfortunately, it's going out of rotation, so...
Reprint Volkner Pokemon.
Yeah, let's do it.
You got a lot of work to do. You gotta send me that email.
So to round up our deck for this...
Oh, well, we have 2 different types of energy, so we should probably throw that in there, too.
Yeah, well, we want to do that.
Okay, we have 5 grass and 10 electric energy.
Yep, so that'll round up the deck, and that is it for the Rayquaza Battle Arena deck. It's a great deck to pick up. It's probably
it's
a little...
out, though. That's the only problem.
It's probably a little hard to find right now, but if you're just playing with your buddies and, you know, doing that kind of stuff, it's still a great deck to play. It's a good deck to start with and learn how to play the game when you want to play a little more advanced and have an idea what cards do. You know, if you're younger, you want to start with a little more basic. This is for someone older that, you know, you've played other card games such as Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or... Well, those are the 2 big ones.
Game Redikai. I mean, that's not really a thing.
No,
anymore.
I don't even think people know what that is.
Gosh, you make me feel old.
I think those are the only 2. I think those are the only 2 that are in that really get played a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! And what's that other one?
There was that. Well, there's the Final Fantasy card game.
Yeah.
And then there's that other one that got kind of big. It was like that weird one. Not weird, but it was different.
The Fighting Vanguard cards.
Yeah, and then there's like
one.
Digimon. I don't think Digimon is that big of a thing anymore.
There's another one too, though.
Yeah, it was like
It's after that cartoon. I can't think of it.
It's similar to Neopets, but it wasn't.
No,
Neopets.
what's the cartoon that they made it after?
Pokemon.
No, there's another one, another anime.
Battle Claw.
No, that they made a card game after.
See, there's Yu-Gi-Oh, there's Redikai, there's Pokemon, there's Digimon.
Okay.
There's Final Fantasy.
Okay, it's these guys that they're fighting guys. I can't stand the cartoon.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. There you go. See, I knew Nick would come up with it.
You said he couldn't stand it. I was like, oh, it has to be Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So there's the Dragon Ball game too. So anybody that's played any kind of card game, they'd be better off picking up a GX deck or a Battle Arena deck as opposed to a basic deck.
Yeah.
Now, if you played a card game and you want to play with your son or your daughter, I would get 2 basic decks and not just whoop on them with a Battle Arena deck, because that wouldn't be very nice or very fair.
Yeah. Only if someone's as experienced as me, then I could play a basic deck, and you could play the Battle Arena deck, and I could still win.
Yeah, we're going to give that a try this week, and we'll see how Nick fares.
Yeah.
So, Nick is going to play the
Let's Go Pikachu deck?
No, Nick is going to play the Surfetch deck and see how that goes against the Rayquaza deck.
I'm excited.
We'll see how that goes for him. So, anyways, that's it. That's all we really got for this deck. It's a great deck.
Yeah.
And if you can find it, buy it, because they're probably not going to print it anymore.
Yeah.
So,
let's get into who won our code.
So that's the thing. We don't have any winners.
Oh, no comment?
No comments.
Well, that's sad, but I guess the next time the winner's going to get 2 codes.
Yep, next time 2 codes for the winner. So put your guesses in. Hey, all you new listeners and subscribers, hey, listen to this podcast and put in for the codes. There's going to be 2 of them. So
yeah, you might win. You only got to guess 1 energy.
Yep. So that's it. This is Dan.
This is Nick. And this was Happy Vanas Pokemon.